Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we managed to finally get out of Sorcerer's Sundries, and then we came to the basement of the tavern where we have taken up residence, which had been consumed by a bunch of Githyanki that we have now managed to fight our way through, eventually, with some trouble. But, oh boy, they have some things. A +1 longsword. Psionic Ward Armor. If the item detects the wearer is Gith, they have resistance to psychic damage. Well, for 1,450 gold, I will try and sell it. Hakachna Braces. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action, strength saving throws +1, telekinesis 5th level spell. Oh boy. We definitely want that. And send that to Gale. He can normally read those. Gale? What are those orders? Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe by order of your queen. Okay, that's less interesting. Then there are plenty of other dead around the place.
For a surprise.
A +1 Githyanki sword, a circlet of psionic resonance. Githyanki also gain a +1 bonus to various saves. And I will take the food. To silence. The following individuals are a threat to our operations and need to be silenced. Le'Atherin of House Ali Bakar, Etherin of House Nishka, Alright, a bunch of people. A silver key. You know I love me a key. A Githyanki crossbow. A hand crossbow +1. And a ruby. God, these guys were really kitted out, weren't they? Another decent longsword. Another Githyanki crossbow. I'm going to leave the armors. Unless they're really, really good, I'm not that concerned. That one nearly escapes me in the wall. Another one. Boots of psionic movement. When a Githyanki casts fly, their next weapon does more damage. Githborn flying boots, level 3 transmutation spell. I should really be adding a lot of this to wares, because a lot of it is stuff I'm not going to want to actually use. A hewn mausoleum key.
Very well.
Scroll. This document serves as your official order from the Knights of the Shield to undertake a critical mission in Tether. The success of this mission depends on your ability to execute your duties with utmost precision, discretion, and loyalty to the Knights of the Shield. The primary objective is to gather intelligence on rumors of an uprising in the court of Queen Randon of Dorma, Tethir. The purpose of the intelligence will be safeguarding our trade relationships in the region. Note, meet with the members of the Order of the Silver Chalice at your discretion, but be aware allegiances may not be as they appear. For Knights use only, do not distribute. Buried behind the counting house, path to Baldur's Gate near Upper City. Interesting. You know I love me some additional supplies. Right, there's a heavy chest over here. Purple dye. And on the inevitability of moral decay and its benefits. Pass. Ledger of Waterdeep. Debts. A ledger of debts from high-ranking officials of Waterdeep for favors start in top order of descending importance. Note about the Shield of Sylvam. Thanks to Gortash's steel watches, it's becoming more and more difficult to have eyes on what's going on in the city. Hear me out. What if we make a play to reclaim the Shield of Sylvam? If it can keep a beholder at bay, surely it can do something to get around those damned scrying eyes. It was a nice throwback when the scrying eyes that we had been wondering what they were alluding to way back when were finally revealed to just be coming back all the way to here. Divine Bone Shard. Book of Public Works. Right, somewhere in this room there is a secret. this a false wall?
Something over there.
Yes, right. We'll get back to there in just one moment. Silver ingot, fine. A ledger of documents. So, I found a weaponsmith in the pre-city and on the bridge. Don't know what I'm looking for here.
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even restored.
Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. There's the Sword of the Emperor just there. A unique shell.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be. And so appearances matter.
Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws +1. Frightened immunity, you cannot be frightened. Illithid protection, while the wearer is infested by a mind flare tadpole, they gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. None of us are proficient in heavy armor, nor do I really have 40 weight extra to be carrying around.
Over there.
Yeah, I was just in there. Fork?
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete.
Notes on mind flare anatomy, scroll of fireball.
The memory stirs something in me still.
Bunch of research. Stellman's mate portrait.
Something over there.
The chains I use to bind my needs. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
There's a lot of stuff in it. Scroll of dominate person. We've seen how well that can work out. So what about this sword?
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
I don't see it here. Lots of other swords, but not that one, unless that's just a quest item. Nope, there it is. Oh, we've equipped it. Not proficient in longswords. Yeah, I didn't think so. One hand, Shapeshifter Slayer. The weapon deals additional damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. That's good for this town. Magical durability, +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. Weapon enchantment +2. Not proficient with martial weapons or longswords. Is Shadowheart proficient? I mean, she's got her really cool spear, which is +3.
Excellent.
So we're not proficient with this. Do we still get magical durability to, what is it, our saving throws? +2 bonus saving throws against spells. Looks like no. Alright, we'll put whatever weapon you had on before this back. Was it just the Spell Sparkler? No, it was the Staff of Arcane Blessing at the moment. Right. We will look at this dog collar and then we will move on.
Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Why did you equip that instead of this? Is this what I was wearing? I assume so. Right, leveling up time, I think. Let's start with Lucy.
No one will ever believe this.
Sorcerer level 10. My GPU sounds like it's going to try and take off. HP, a 5th level spell slot, a sorcery point, gain a cantrip. God, what would I even gain at this stage? I don't think I need an extra mage hand or light. This is a dex save, 3d6. Ah! Our cantrips have gone up to 3 dice, which is great. Alright, we'll take that for something on a save. A spell. Select a spell to learn. Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Insect Blade, Seeming, Telekinesis, or anything else. How do I possibly pick? Banishment is only 2 turns, which seems like trash. Problem is we're locked into these choices for so long when we make them. We have the choice of polymorph. My brain doesn't see it here, unless we already took it. Dominate Beast, Dimension Door, Confusion, Banish, Telekinesis. I guess we just kind of go Cone of Cold. Class passives. Quicken Spell. Spells that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. Cost 3 sorcery points per spell. Increase the range of spells by 50% is already selected. Careful, allies succeed saving throws against spells that require them. Extended, duration is longer. Subtle, you can cast them while silenced, but quickened is a lovely addition. Astarion. We get a second, 2 first level spell slots which are restored on a long rest. We gain a cantrip. What do I want? Con save, bone chill, light. Friends? No, it's only going to be dangerous to us. Maybe we take Shocking Grasp in the event that we really want to attack something in armor, but we're not sneak attacking. A spell. Blur. And, oh, a feat or an ASI. I guess we're off level. So our dexterity is already 20. We could increase our intelligence for our spellcasting modifier, or we could take a proper feat. Sharpshooter. Your ranged weapon attacks do not receive penalty from high ground rules. Ranged weapon attacks with weapons you are proficient with have a -5 penalty to their attack roll, but deal an additional 10 damage. You can toggle this on or off. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons. Warcaster, tough. Your hit point increases by 2 for every level. Tavern Brawler, spell sniper. Skilled Shield Master. You gain a +2 bonus to dexterity saving throws while wielding a shield. If a spell forces you to make a dex save, use a reaction. But I'm not proficient with shields. Sharpshooter, Sentinel, Savage Attacker, Ritual Caster, Resilient, Polearm Master, Performer, Moderately Armored, Mobile, Martial Adept, Superiority Die, Magic Initiate, Mage Slayer. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it. You also use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Lucky, Lightly Armored, Great Weapon Master. I think I'm just... or Crossbow Expert. When you make crossbow attacks within melee range, the attack rolls do not have disadvantage. Your piercing shot also inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long. I think we're going to take Sharpshooter. So sharpshooter all in, sharpshooter low ground. Cool. Gale. Actions. Third eye, dark vision. You gain the ability to see in the dark out to a range of 80 feet until long rest. Awesome. Third eye, see invisibility. Become able to see invisible creatures and possibly reveal them to others. Gain a cantrip. Bone chill. Sure. Learn 2 spells. Dominate persons working out really well. Polymorph is not the spell I want it to be. Grant Flight, I think, will be useful for us in traversing some places around here. Planar Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its constant consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Wisdom save. Must be a celestial, element, fae, or a fiend. Here's the thing. A lot of these we will probably be able to find spell scrolls for if we haven't already. So going for the niche spells seems fine. And Shadowheart. What do you get at 10? Another 5th level spell slot. Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. What the hell? Gain a cantrip. Light, Blade Ward, Produce Flame. Produce Flame? No. I mean, it's nothing I'm ever going to use, so...
A long way to go still.
Shadowheart, has your portrait turned back to your dark hair? It's unexpected. Divine Intervention. Sunder the Heretical. 8d10 damage. Call upon your deity to bring forth a radiant cataclysm upon all nearby enemies within 50 feet. Resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points and restore all of their nearby allies as if they had long rested. Golden Generosity. Call upon your deity to provide you with a rich bounty of potions and camp supplies. Call upon your deity to grant you a legendary weapon forged in the fires of your holy bond. Well, I have no idea when I'm ever going to do that. I'm going to move this off, put that there, drag this back over. Well, that is a lot to chew, isn't it?
No time to rest.
Now, what's through here? More stuff? A hatch.
Keep going.
A mysterious hatch. Full of mystery. Gale needs to do necrotic damage, transmutation spell, and piercing damage. Your constitution score is reduced by 5 while cursed with Thoratic Codex's Warped Arcana. That's a real bad time. Is that because I'm dragging this thing around? Thoratic Codex. That's just a problem I have now.
My magic.
Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. Yeah, apparently.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Gale, can you read this again? No. We just have -5 con right now.
Keep your distance, darling.
Seems like a bad time. Alright, we'll peep this hatch rather than going straight back to bed. Oh, the sewers! A classic Baldur's Gate place. The sewers under the city. Alright, I need to get to a shop. That is what I need. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate and the Sword Coast, we've seen before.
Let's go.
The last time I saw the sewers, they were full of slimes. The journal stamped with the official seal of Duke Benulin Stalemain. It appears to be an attendance log of the care given during the Duke's ongoing illness. Sure. Oh, there's something green there. Scroll of Detect Thought, a classic. A pouch that is empty. A chest that has tat in it. Wispweed would put us over our carrying capacity. So let's start exploring with not Astarion.
Best be on my way.
Did we find a key for this? We did. Oh boy. That's a lot of noxious fumes, isn't it? Right, we could attempt to wander through a lot of this. Keepside Barracks cells. Some good knowledge. A wall. Alright, this is not the story of today. The story of today is exploring the city a bit more and finding a trader that will relieve me of all of this Githyanki crap I just found. Although, one of it, this one, was very good looking. What are our braces currently? You gain a +2 bonus to armor class as long as you are not wearing an armor or a shield. Yeah, they're really, really good.
No rest for the week.
Gale, what are you wearing? Your armor class increases by 1. In addition, you have Bardic Inspiration. You gain 1 more use of it. Strength saving throws +1. Level 5 transmutation spell Telekinesis. Yeah, that's a fun one to have available to us, I must say.
To new horizons.
So, was it the... Oh no, this was not the room with the ladder. This was the room with the big room and the table. So, back up this staircase gets us to up near the rooms rather than the basement. Although, no, it was the basement with the rats in it first, wasn't it? Gale, are you wearing the Ring of Dark Vision? No. That's fine, but you might as well then gain the ability to see in the dark to 80 feet. And then we can do invisibility later on if it becomes particularly pertinent. But that is a fun one to have on the back burner if you need it. A keepsake ring. What is that? Dominate Beast, level 5 enchantment spell. Cool. I'm here for it. Is everyone else here with us? Yes. Cool.
Nice, fresh ones. Don't think I've had also some leaks, which
Alright. No one thinks we're criminals out here, which is lovely.
anyone
But we've seen all of like 2 buildings out here so far. Investigate the murders. Yes, that was something else that was on our docket. Anti-hag support group. Graveyard.
That's curious.
Mortark, do you know of another graveyard we could use?
I do, but they struggle as we do. You'll not find a casket for your daughter.
God, what is going on?
I just want to bury my little girl. In peace.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
You're quite welcome. Lady Luck didn't help you, I did.
Aye, and I'll return the favour. You see an angry-looking baldy, don't filch him. I did. Got me a stiff for a bunkmate. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like Stone Shite.
Who is this Stone Lord?
The gang boss has been all up in Nine Fingers territory. He's brutal. Steer clear.
Duly noted.
I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
+1 rapier and some gems. Lots of different plants. A mausoleum that is locked.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
I'm not playing.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
This person's selling flowers.
You're going to be so much trouble.
Man, I wish I could just get a map of the city, you know? Double doors. But double doors to what? They're locked for a start.
I get it. You're scared.
Some kind of temple. Thing is, I have no real mental framework for what I think the city looks like from the first game. A, because it all looked very, very different. But B, the oh, this is weapons. I didn't learn Baldur's Gate very well in the original.
Protection, friend. What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Let me take a look at what you have. Alright, he's got armor. Exotic material. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Saving throw +2. That is absurdly good. If Shadowheart was wearing that, we'd have no problems. Right, so Githyanki crossbow. Githyanki crossbow. Githyanki sword. Githyanki sword. +1 rapier. Hand crossbow. Githyanki sword. Githyanki longsword. Short sword. Short sword. Gems. 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 Metal. Gold. Pearls. Gems. 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 That's 689. Psionic movement. Githborn. Is it K? Or was it T? T. Bestow the ability to fly upon yourself. I mean, it's cool, but it's not exactly what I want. Githyanki circlet can go. The spell sparkler can go. Sword of the Emperor. Feels a bit weird trying to sell it immediately. But that gets rid of a lot of that. What else did this guy actually have? Blue dye. Splint armor +2, blah, 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 blah. So this, right? Medium armor. Add your full dexterity modifier. +2. Well, Shadowheart. I don't know why your portrait has changed, and I kind of hate it. This is 16 +2. What is our dexterity modifier?
Seek and you shall find me.
What am I to do?
It's only +2. So it would have to be a Starian with medium armor, which he is not proficient in. If I didn't take sharpshooter, we could have taken medium armor proficiency and had like 23 AC, which would have been monstrous, but it is what it is. So it's actually not very helpful.
Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Astarian's just holding on to everything else we've ever owned. So many trinkets and baubles. The Crooked Wonder fireballs. One day we'll use that. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff I was never going to use, wasn't there? When you deal psychic damage, you inflict mental fatigue. I'm not going to use that. Sleight of hand +2, we don't need it because we have advantage on sleight of hand checks, which is much better. Featherfall, pass without trace, mage hand, color spray. I'm never going to cast it in the middle of a fight. Anyone else picked up a load of crap? Whoa. How did that happen? Do not know. The Despair of Athkatla. You get a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Gale should probably be using that. Psionic Ward Armor. Oh, these two match. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Proficiency in wisdom saves, but like... No, Githyanki Longsword. Rope. Definitely don't need rope or 3 arrows. Alright.
The way I see...
You didn't have what I needed, but you did give me the opportunity to get rid of a bunch of crap, so I'm grateful.
There's no time to waste. I must keep going.
I don't know why I'm so bothered by Shadowheart's picture not being the correct one. What do you have?
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need.
The Dead Shot. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Astarian. While obscured, the number you need to roll to hit a critical is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. The Dead Shot. The number you need to roll improved by 1. Effect can stack. The Wielder doubles their proficiency bonus when rolling ranged attacks with this weapon unless they have disadvantage. +2. That is obscenely good. What are we? We're using a +2 weapon enchantment with Scorching Ray that I never cast. We just have so much stuff. Arrow of Humanoid Slaying, Purple Worm Toxin, Flail of Ages, Elemental Age, a level 3 transmutation spell. What is that? Give the Flail of Elements Ages a +1 bonus to attack rolls and an additional 1d4 acid, cold, or fire damage to its strikes depending on the elemental age embodied. Interesting. Arrows of Solving, Many Targets, Transposition, Arcane Interference, and then a bunch of fairly regular stuff. This is a +2 weapon as well. So if we buy this, it's 2,387. That seems worthwhile to me. I just have so much stuff. Alright, Astarian's got a new bow. Congratulations, Astarian.
My weapons won't be beat.
But if we can crit on our sneak attacks with it, more power to us, right? We'll keep the Hellfire crossbow. I'm not sure if somebody else might be able to use that, but we'll find out down the line.
Tread carefully.
I don't know where the boundaries of the lower city and the upper city are and anything else. There's just so much. Splatters doing. Painter, graffitier. Signs of the Absolute. And the fact that there's so many doors that you can go in for just about every building. It's unbelievable. The Vernica's house.
Groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park. Lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
Honestly, at this point, I am just out for a walk. It is nice to be able to go out and not be considered a criminal everywhere that you step.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name.
What?
But you are not the lamb for our slaughter. It seems you've won Lady Oren's favor. Join us in this act of slaughter, in Baal's name.
Oh, you're Lady Oren's person. I will not slaughter the innocents. I will protect them from you.
Then you betray Oren and Baal himself. Your blood will...
Alright, we've got a bunch of innocents. Who are our foes? These two. That one back there. That one up there. The hooded man. Okay, well... God, plus 17 piercing damage is absurd. So long as we hit with it when we're all in. Yeah, that's strong. How many XP do we need for another level? 18,000. At 250 XP a kill. It's 18 times 4. Stunning gaze. Aura of murder.
Some healing?
No. Not the innocents. Concern yourself with me.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
Shield, thanks. Sanctuary off. And they're invisible. Oh god. Alright, Gale's got issues. We have 1 sorcery point. They actually have quite a lot of health, some of them. They're going to be too high for me to hit them with my long line attack. Dominate person. They made the save, the bastards. Shadow Heart. Bonus action healing word for Gale. I need to get this curse off of him. This is not good for us. What is unstoppable? Reduce the next damage taken by the entity to 1 and consume 1 charge of unstoppable. Unstoppable creatures cannot be moved by any external force, mundane or magical. Weird.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale, drink. Big potion. You guys run away, please. Just get out of here. Yes, yes, run away, run away. Not towards the fight. What are you doing? Got a death wish? Go run after a guard or something. What are you doing? You are not helping, that's what you're doing. What is Aura of Murder? Nearby hostile creatures become vulnerable to piercing damage unless they are resistant or immune to it. What are these civilians doing? And why are they doing it so slowly? Mr. Slowly. Alright, if they get another turn, I'm skipping it in the recording, because boy, they are not doing anything interesting. Back to Astarion. Back to Astarion. What is Astarion got? Stunned. Oh, okay. Astarion's not doing FA today. Tides of Chaos saves us there. We really wanted to get rid of that unstoppable charge. A guard has arrived. And they've walked off.
This captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
Oh, God.
I feel all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
Okay, we got some guards. Thank goodness. Where did they go? What? Huh?
Forward.
How very odd. How very, very strange.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
We've reached some kind of rivery thing. And we can walk through this water. Various plants. Is there going to be some mystery at the back of this? You figured there would be. We read a book telling us there was something down an alleyway somewhere. Cloud kill, diamond, and loads of gold. I'm totally here for it. That looks like death, sure. Bloom Ridge Park. Did everybody else jump over? Yes. Waypoint discovered. Baldur's Gate. News Hawker. So is that the road to the High City? Either way, there's a checkpoint there that I don't want to deal with.
Because you felt funny.
I mean, yes, mostly.
Oh, there's an actual checkpoint. Okay.
Standing in that godforsaken line a moment.
Not sure, but right now I'm not going to risk crossing any borders. Hey, can I get a copy of the paper?
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Works great as toilet paper if you run out.
Show me the Gazette. Oh, geez. Edition 86. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What happened to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking in Spies of the Absolute. Gortash coronation imminent. Witnesses first ascension of Baldur's Gate of Archduke. Donation drive open at the refuge camp. Give a little, help a lot. Loris Mead Honey gives you money saving advice. Is that yesterday's edition? There's something under their bridge. Blurg. I know Blurg. Can we get to Blurg? We met Blurg in the Underdark. Take me to Blurg.
Something's in my mind. Explain. But I'm happier when I'm around Omelowum. My surface-dwelling friend.
Yeah!
I take it you were curious to see the Society of Brilliance for yourself. The lure of knowledge is a hard one to resist, even where it requires us to endure discomfort. For example, it is quite bright up here. I had forgotten about the malady known as sunburn.
I hear there's an unguent that protects against the sun's powers. Do you have anything to trade?
Of course. I always carry samples in case there are.
What have you got? Looks like a bunch of the stuff that I sold him a long time ago. Boots of genial striding. Movement's speed is unimpaired by rough terrain. Circlet of bending. Sickle of Bool. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff that I sold you a while ago. Couple of Scroll of Disintegrate. Purple Worm Gullet, Divine Bone Shard, Frost Salamander Tongue. But nothing I really desperately need. I will take all of your Scrolls of Revivify, good sir. Alright, that was less interesting than I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. That is just a balcony. Sure thing. God, I'm still just overwhelmed. Daughter of Darkness. We have arrived in Worm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Sharon lookouts will be present in the vicinity awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharon cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing.
Fungi and cave slime. No, thank you.
Am I just doing a bad job of seeing who shouts out Shadowheart as we pass by? There's a lot of refugees, a lot of citizens.
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Sure thing. Have a great day, sir. Right, we saw under there. This is new. How much have we explored now? God. Not very much. I can't believe how much city there is. Docks. crabs. Where's the... Is it the Blushing Mermaid? The Blushing Mermaid. I know it by name, but not by legend. City landmark.
Bloomridge Park ahead.
Right, we were attacked in Bloomridge Park. There's lots of people in the tavern.
It was quite a road, as I remember. Had to refuel a few times.
Right, I want to talk to Gale a second. Do you know anything about this curse that you currently have? Night under the stars, mighty lord in the story. We've been given a rare gift, the astral tadpole. Elemenster has faith. Do you regret not using the orb? What do you make of having vampire in our camp? I need you to remain in camp. Nope, you don't know anything about this curse that has befallen you. Do I know the remove curse spell? Scroll of remove curse.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Okay, good. Oh, don't do that.
Scaring away my customers.
Wild magic in city. At least it's not the type that harms people. Otherwise, I think I would have basically committed a crime of terrorism. But some quick thinking gets rid of Gale's ailment. Or Galement, if you prefer. There's the beach. Can we get down to the beach? Apparently we can. It will try and pathfind down there, but I'm not going to do that of its own. It just goes on forever. Alright, just to the east of Sorcerer's Sundries is a quest marker for dealing with... Okay, these are the armories. Yes. Where is this quest marker? All the way around the other side of the building. Sure. Is that murders?
Little Unfounders Fork's gutted. Didn't see it happen, or thank my gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Grim. Let's stroll past that crime scene to a different crime scene. Obviously. Area under investigation. Alright. I'm going to hold up there, and next time we will see about making some actual plot progress, because I couldn't tell you what I did apart from some trading and a fight in the park in the last 55 minutes, but, you know, it's all good fun. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.